the Monuments and Statues Act. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How dare you, good sir? But yes, this is like throwing a paint balloon that can just be washed off with a hose. 10 years in prison. This is why having a fascist in the White House matters. Again, you think Biden would do this shit? In your dreams. Not with all the cameras, not with all the media attention. Maybe he'd do it if he thought he could get away with it. But you think Biden would go on fucking Twitter and talk about how someone throwing a paint balloon deserves to be in prison for 10 years? Come on, let's be real here. But I don't want to make this about Biden. I want to make this about Trump, and I want to make this about fascism, and I want to make this about free speech. This is a free speech thing. Paint does not damage anything. Literally, you get a hose and you clean it off within minutes, if not seconds. Paint does not damage anything. It's not like throwing a fucking firework at it and cracking off a fucking nose or anything. It's paint. That's like getting 10 years in prison for fucking drawing with chalk on the sidewalk. Like, dude, what the fuck? The two anarchists. Anarchists. This is just like a little cum word for these people. It's like, oh, I'm a sick anarchist. I'm gonna be scared. Anarchist. Like, chances are 90% of the people that he's calling anarchists are just liberals. Like, literally. Like that's the thing. It's like he's like the downplaying of the word anarchist. One, it's kind of cool. As an anarchist, I think it's kind of cool. But it's like also maybe like 25% at best of the people in these protests are anarchists. Like, at best, 25%. So it's like he's just trying to demonize everyone and make them seem scary. Ooh, anarchists. Ooh, because most people don't know what that word means. And they're too stupid to go on Google and say, what is an anarchist? Because they're fucking dumb and I spat on the webcam. So they'll just go like, someone doesn't like the Confederacy? They must be an anarchist. Somebody doesn't like the president? I guess they're an anarchist now. It's so stupid. And I hope to God that the people, you know, who did this are okay. I hope they don't get 10 years in prison. You know, it's just one of those things where, again, don't record protesters' faces because this is what happens. This is what happens. Before you upload, check. Don't, like, make sure, like, if you have the technology, blur it out. If you don't have that kind of knowing how, send it to me. I'll do it. Send it to someone else. Ask around. Say, hey, I've got a clip here. I'd like to show it. It's got a protester's face in it. I'd like to cut that part out. You know, help me out here. Because this is what happens. This guy's posting bounties on Twitter. This guy's posting wanted posters. He's going to ruin hundreds of people, thousands of people's lives. Because it makes them feel tough. I got a big dick. I'm tough. Look at my hands. They're big. Like my dick. I'm tough. Law and order. Law and order. Except for me. I can do above the law. And my Republicans, they can go no law, no wrong whatsoever. Law and order for you, but not for me. That's what these people are. They don't give a shit about fair. They don't give a shit about ethical. They don't give a shit about justice. They give a shit about controlling you. Making you obey your masters. Are you going to obey your masters like a cuck? Really? 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 Come on, man. Come on, man. This is ridiculous.